So there's different ways that you can solve dividing fractions, that you can do that. One is dividing fractions using multiplication, okay? So you have to, first we'll talk about what a reciprocal is. So a reciprocal is the fraction that results from switching the numerator and denominator. So if the fraction was 4 over 5, the reciprocal of this, we would switch the numerator and denominator, so it would be what?
5 over 4.
5 over 4, good. Okay, so you can use reciprocals to divide fractions. So for example, okay, so if we have 5 over 6 divided by 2 over 3, first we want to find the reciprocal of the second fraction. This is the divisor. That's what it's being divided by. So it's 5 over 6 divided by 2 over 3. So what's the reciprocal of that?
3 over 2.
Good. Okay, so we'll write that. And then you're going to multiply the first fraction. This is the dividend. We leave it as is. And we're going to multiply it by the reciprocal. Okay, so this is one way to do this. All you have to do is multiply by the reciprocal. And then with multiplication of fractions, I'm sure you've already learned this, you multiply the numerator times the numerator. 5 times 3 would
15.
be 15, good. And then we multiply the denominator times the other denominator, and 6 times 2 would be
12.
Good. Now this is an improper fraction because the numerator is larger than the denominator. So we're going to turn this into a mixed number. So we want to figure out how many times does 12 go into 15, because this says 15 over 12 or 15 divided by 12. So how many times can 12 go into 15?
Once.
Just once, good. And if it goes in once, that means we've used up 12. How many do we have left over to get to 15?
3.
3, good. We have 3/12 left over. Okay, we're still going to reduce this because we always want to write our fractions in lowest terms. And how do I know that 3 over 12 can be reduced? Excellent. They're both of these numbers are divisible by 3. Okay, so I'll just write this up here. So we have our 1 whole that stays, and I can divide this by 3. Whatever I do to the numerator, I have to do to the denominator in order to keep it equivalent. 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 12 divided by 3 is 4. So 1 1/4.